And welcome everybody to Michigan International Speedway for race 2 of the season 1 round of 10 in the playoffs. Alex Crowther bringing home the dub last race at Canadian Tire, but he was not in the playoffs. Here's what your playoff standings look like. It's Will Cloud 25 above, DJ Thomas 24 above, Daniel Silla 23 above. Gavin Ellison and Leland Lumley are both 14 above the cut line. Leo Arpino 13 to the good. Cooper Skull 12 to the good. Genghis Khan 11 to the good. And 9th and 10th, we have Skylar Thiemann 11 under and Mason Gerdes 14 under. So, obviously, a win's going to be ideal for them. A win's going to be ideal for any of these guys. But I think really just consistency can really help. I think Will Cloud definitely has a little bit of a cushion. So we'll just have to see what happens here. So let's get through practice. Let's ignore that 29. He's cheating. There we go. That's a lot better. Nolan Drake, fastest in practice. Tyler Aspinall second, and Aaron Lund third. Let's get through qualifying. And Skylar Thiemann's going to be starting on the pole. This is exactly what he's needing, especially 11 points below the cutoff. Riker Lummel second, Gavin Ellison third, Mason Gerdes fourth, Cooper Skull fifth, Atlee Weiss sixth, Jacob Schenkel seventh, Leland Anderson 8th, Leland Lumley 9th, and Blake Parker 10th. What do they say about the two Lelands? They're always right there. Here's the rest of your starting lineup. Let's get through this because I am recording on the day that this is supposed to be uploaded because NR did not want to work until now. So, yeah, here we go. Michigan always tends to be an interesting track on this game. I guess we'll see what goes down. And if you have not watched Canadian Tire, you're able to tell that somebody is a playoff driver by the red banner on their windshield or the red spoiler at the rear of the car. Through the Geico restart zone, Skylar Thiemann's going to step on the gas. We are racing in the Irish Hills of Michigan. Down the front stretch, the field goes into turn number 1. Skylar Thiemann clears Riker Lommel. Gavin Ellison looking to do the same. In fact, Gavin Ellison looking to the inside for the lead now, going into turn number 2, and now coming off of turn number 2. 2 by 2, the field roars down the backstretch. Cooper Skull looking to make it 3 wide for the lead, going into turn number 3. He has to back off a little bit tighter there on the inside, but he's still 3 wide for 4th. Gavin Ellison still looking to clear Riker Lommel for second and looking to try to get by Skylar Thiemann for the lead. As Skylar Thiemann is going to lead lap number 1. They are 5 wide on the front stretch down into turn number 1. Down to 4 wide now. These guys are all over the place. Racing 4 wide for last place coming off of turn number 2. This is usually stuff that you would expect to see at Auto Club at least. This is a much wider track, but instead you're seeing it here at Michigan. And now Riker Lommel trying to get the lead off of Skylar Thiemann. Very close there, trying to get that side draft coming off of turn number 4. Riker Lommel to the lead here at Michigan. Here comes Atlee Weiss looking for third off of his friend Mason Gerdes. Looks like he's not able to get it. Skylar Thiemann's going to try to look to the inside to get that lead back going into turn number 3. Man, if we have racing like this for the rest of the race, like, I would not mind. It's close. It's not plate racing. Or at least plate racing with no wrecks. That crap's boring. Atlee Weiss trying to clear Mason Gerdes for third. Not able to get it done as now he's got Leland Anderson knocking on the door right outside here. Looking for 4th place. Same with Leland Lumley. Once again, the two Lelands are always right beside each other. And here they are. Nose to tail. And a little bit of contact there, I think, as Skylar Thiemann's trying to get the lead back from Riker Lommel. He's going to do so. But I think we might have had a little contact coming off of 4. Yeah, just narrowly, maybe a little bit of net code, as us iRacers would say. And as Chris Buescher would say after Charlotte, I would say that was totally a net code wreck. Through turn 3, Mason Gerda is trying to go heroic on the inside, but not able to build a big enough run. Meanwhile, Leland Anderson right on the back bumper, the 16. He's looking for second place. Both the Lelands are on a mission. The field is still very close together, and it's still very racy. Yes, it is lap 6, but usually at Michigan, I would know because I go there every year in real life. It gets spread out maybe about lap 3. It's very boring. Meanwhile, Riker Lommel looking for the lead on Skylar Thiemann. On the inside, down into turn number 1. We'll see if he can build a big enough run on the inside, but Skylar Thiemann, he's going to get a huge run down the backstretch here, especially with help from Leland Anderson and Mason Gerdes. Really no hope there for Riker Lommel. But it is going to see Leland Anderson up into P2. So we have a playoff driver running first. We have playoff drivers running third, fourth, looks like ninth. There's Gavin Ellison in 12th, and we have 13th and 14th. Where are the other guys at? We got Leo running 21st. Not ideal. DJ running 24th. Also not ideal. Daniel running 27th. Very not ideal. Cody rolling really slow there on the inside. Big shuffle here toward the back. Good to see these guys are racing for last place. And while I was paying attention to where the playoff drivers were, Leland Anderson was able to find himself to the lead on the inside through turn number 2. Skylar Thiemann is going to try to fight back on the outside, although Leland does have help from Mason Gerdes. As you can see, the run was not as effective for Skylar there. Into turn number 3, Leland Anderson is going to clear the 38 for the lead. And now Mason Gerdes is going to work on the 38 for second. Into turn number 1 though, Leland Anderson, Leland Lumley, he's trying to find somewhere. He wants to get to the front. He wants to win this race so he can ensure he's in the round of 8. And contact there between the 38 and the 83, both teammates. Actually, team owner and driver there. The 38 giving a little nudge to the 83. Maybe like, hey, let me get to the lead. I need a win. If you heard me moving my seat, I'm trying to get comfortable because I think it's about to get real good here real quick. I'm predicting the pit stops are around maybe halfway if we don't get a caution before that. See a lot of these guys running the high side through the corners. In real life, you would never see that because they got that PJ1 crap up there. You see it up there in the game, but it doesn't do anything. It's just a different color of the asphalt. I like to call it the Black Ice 3000 because that's really all it is. You see him using more of the high side through 3 and 4 than you do 1 and 2. Drivers tend to go more toward the middle. 212 in the turn number 3 for Leland Anderson. I'm sure Leland Lumley was probably faster there because he looked for a dive in the turn number 3 as we had more contact between Connor DaCosta and Donovan Heist off of turn number 4. The top 3 starting to get a little bit spread out. Leland Anderson trying to find Skylar Thiemann again to get that lead back. He's saying, I don't care if you're my team owner and I don't care if you're in the playoffs. I want to win a race. Skylar Thiemann already has 2 wins this season, but he faces risk of being out of the playoffs as he's 11 points under the cutoff. There's Connor DaCosta going for 6th off of Mason Gerdes, or trying to get 6 back rather. And some more side-by-side action that we don't really have up front right now. At least not until the 83 catches the 38. Maybe a little nudge there to the 18 from the 78. Trying to get by him, and I think I see Leland Anderson has caught Skylar Thiemann down the backstretch. He's getting real close. And off into turn number 3, he's going to try a dive to the inside. He's going to have to check up. I think we've seen that all day. Anybody who tries to go to the inside, they really have to check it up to get the car turned. Yeah, Leland, what are you doing? You want to tuck back up here. Lumley's going to have a huge run. Off into turn number 1. Lumley's going to try to go around the outside of Leland Anderson. Was not able to, but Lumley's going to get a huge run here down into turn number 3. Not as close as Anderson was to Thiemann, but he still tried it. Had to check up big time. Now he's going to have to hope that he can get back to the high side here. And he's choosing to not get back to the high side. This is a pattern I'm seeing. There he's blocking the high side off. As Riker almost got a pretty decent run. He's going to try to go to the inside of Lumley down the backstretch. A little bit of help from Mason Gerdes, but not much. And now here, the top 3 under a blanket, and I think Skylar Thiemann's gonna go in along with Riker Lommel, Connor DaCosta, Mason Gerdes, Cooper Skull. I think it's another AR7 car back there. A lot of people pitting. That's gonna let Leland Anderson inherit the lead here. And we have Silvio Andretti stopped on pit road with Alex Crowther right behind him. Is he out of fuel? Oh, he got it fired back up. Wonder, not seeing any mechanical failures. Wonder what happened there as we have more people pitting. That's Leland Lumley, Nolan Drake, Atlee Weiss, Gavin Ellison, Tyler McIntosh, Lewis Tross, Genghis Khan, Blake Parker, DJ Thomas, Marco Last Name, Leo Arpino, Jim Phillips, Jason Williams, Patrick Warren, Nathan Albert, Tyler Aspinall, Avery Farrell, Cody Rawling, and Daniel Silla. I just named everybody who pit, and I think it might have been easier just to name everybody who didn't pit, as that was only like 5 cars. I think Leland Anderson's playing the long game here, waiting for a caution because Donovan Heist will cloud. And I think that is Aaron Lunn along with Jack Davis coming in. So Leland Anderson, the only car yet to pit. He's playing the long game. Not very ideal for his tires, but I honestly don't think tires have fallen off that much. So this might work out to his advantage. Might not. Here comes Leland Lumley off of pit road. Is he going to come out in front of Skylar Thiemann? Skylar coming out of 2. Lumley coming off of pit road. He's got a decent gap. I think Lumley was just able to successfully overtake. Yeah, as I say that, never mind. And now Leland Anderson on pit road. Here comes Skylar Thiemann to unlap himself. Alright. Left sides for Anderson. He's going to come off of pit road. Let's see where he's going to fare out. Oh, I think staying out long was not the way to go. Yeah, he just lost so much ground. Because now Riker Lamo's going to look for the lead on Skylar Thiemann. To the inside he goes, coming off of turn number 2. It's exactly what Skylar doesn't want. He wants to get into the round of 8. Because Talladega, anything can happen there. He doesn't want to risk it there. He wants to get in now. Same with Lumley. He wouldn't mind a win. He's sitting 5th, but he's running good now. I'd say he maybe be 3rd, maybe even 2nd after today. But Talladega can change it all. Coming off of 2 now. Lumley on the outside. He's looking to get 2nd off of Riker Lommel. That's 1 more point. That 1 point can make all the difference. Lumley's going to clear the 16 going into turn number 1. Now Connor DaCosta and Mason Gerdes working on Lommel so they can get 3rd and 4th. Connor DaCosta's getting real close to that 69. I think he's going to try to send it going into 3. The only plus about Anderson staying out so long is he's on newer tires, but once he makes up the 2.6 seconds to the lead, I mean, it's not, well, I guess 2.4 now. It's not really going to be there, you know. Sure, he's on 3-4 lap newer tires, but it wasn't worth it. And now Mason Gerdes looking to the inside of Lumley for 3rd. It's a playoff top 3, and we have another playoff driver in 5th. Well, if I was going to say if Lommel could make that work, it was going to be 6th. Mason Gerdes still there going down the front stretch. At the line, he has 2nd. Is he going to be able to keep it going through 1 and 2? The inside seems to work better in 1 and 2 than it does 3 and 4. We shall see. Coming off of turn number 2, Lumley's going to have a big run. He's not going to be able to clear him. Well, 3's not going to be able to clear the 69. In fact, the 18 was nearly able to clear the 3 there. Oh, nearly getting hooked to the 69 by the 18. And now Cooper Skull's going to take a look to the inside for 3rd. He slowly crept his way to the front. We haven't really said his name much all day. Here he is battling for the top 3. Ripping that inside through 1 and 2. He's going to try to get him down the backstretch. Not much help from anybody. He's going to tuck back in line, but Mason Gerdes is going to say, you know what, I'm going to cross you over here. I'm going to try the inside here. Connor DaCosta looking for 2nd through 3 and 4, not able to get there. Some pretty good racing we have up here. Connor DaCosta having a good day. He hasn't had one of those in a while. Oh, he really had to back out of it there. He had a huge run through turn 4, but if he would have kept it going, it would have been right into the back of the 69. But to the inside he goes off of turn number 2. Connor DaCosta, he's going to try to get past the 69. Not able to. It's going to allow the 99 to get to his outside. Cooper Skull looking for third. And right there, big contact, 52 into 3. Both of them able to hold it. I thought for sure he would have gotten turned. For the way the AI are at Michigan, I'm surprised we actually haven't even had a caution yet. Now Mason Gerda is looking to get around the outside of Connor DaCosta for 4th. Connor tried running the inside there to get to the inside of the 99, but not able to work. He's falling into the grasps of the 3. Leland Anderson's caught up with the lead pack. He's got those 4-lap newer tires, but like I said, it's not going to mean much as the tires weren't really falling off that much. Connor DaCosta almost thinking he was clear. He is not. I thought we were going to have a send for the lead there from Lumley. Big checkup for the 3 going into turn number 3. And now that is going to be Lumley to the inside for the lead here at Michigan. Leland Lumley's the leader at the line, but is he able to make the pass, clear him into 1 and 2? We shall see. Looks like a decent run through 1 and 2 for the 69, but also a really good run for the 38 through 1 and 2. He's going to be able to stick with them side by side going down the backstretch. Demon's going to clear the 69 going into turn number 3. He's not going to stop trying though. A little bit of a checkup there. That's going to allow the 99 to get to the outside, but he had the checkup too, so now's his time. He can clear him. He decides not to. He's going to stay to the inside. It's going to allow the 99 to get to his rear quarter. He's got help from the 18. That was a move for the lead, not well executed, as now Connor DaCosta is even taking a little peek to the inside to make it 3 wide for second. Off into turn number 3, Lumley still trying to keep second off of Cooper Skull. I don't know. Cooper Skull is going to have second at the line there, and presumably he's going to clear him going onto the... Actually, he's going to clear him right there. Lumley still not giving up, though. We got a pretty decent lead pack, and then a pretty big gap to the next one. Lumley just keeps falling back, as we have now closed on 15 to go here at Michigan. We've had some pretty good racing. No wrecks, contact, side by side, passing. This is a pretty good race. And Leland Anderson's going to cross Connor DaCosta over. Where did he come from? He's looking for 5th now. After making a late pit stop. Here he is. And right when I said he was battling for 5th. Oh yeah, I guess he is still battling for 5th. I thought Connor was in 5th. Never mind. Yeah, not a very strong run. Tried to clear himself to the outside, but the other Leland is there. Nolan Drake looking to the inside for 4th on Connor DaCosta. Anderson trying to defend 6th. He's going to have a little bit of draft there from the 23. It's not going to... Well, he's clear. He could have pulled up there, but I think he's choosing not to clear himself. He's completely clear now. I think he's just choosing to stay on the inside. Maybe slide up here if he can. No, he's going to get to... 69 is going to get to his outside. And that's going to be Skylar Thiemann pitting. So, I think our next round of green flag stops. Or Skylar's he's just playing strategy here. Because if they're able to make it to lap 20, and we're coming in on 10 to go, why run the tank out when you can just pit early? Make it to the end. That's called a super speedway strategy right there. I run that in iRacing anytime I run a super speedway. Whether you're running the back or the front, you're pretty much guaranteed to get to the front. That's only if you have cars with you. Note, cars with you. Skylar Thiemann did not have any cars with him, as now we have Cooper Skull and Mason Gerdes making their pit stops. Anybody else? I think we got one more. That's Andrew Wiskowski. Nathan Albert coming on the pit road. Looks like Blake Halls might fancy a pit stop. Sorry, Blake Parker. I saw Halls on the hood. I immediately thought Halls. Alex Crowther, last week's winner, looking to come in. That's going to let Nolan Drake get to the lead, as now we're going to have some more come down pit road. Looks like Connor DaCosta, Leland Lumley, Wrecker Lommel, all coming in for their stops. That's Skylar Thiemann on the track, a lap down. But note how he's closer to everybody. It's because he took fuel only. Oh, right sides for Blake Parker. Just right sides. Everybody's taking only right sides, I'm pretty sure. So Nolan Drake's still in the lead. A lot of these playoff guys were like, you know what? Let's just stay out. I mean, they got nothing to lose, right? I mean, that's what we're seeing. Most of only the playoff guys are pitting. Right as I say that, Nolan Drake coming onto pit road, followed by 5 other cars here. Looks like the 52, the 78, the 81, 17, and the 25. With more coming down as well, I believe. Marco last name, Leo Arpino. So now Leland Anderson back to the lead. And you know what? He might have planned that, staying 4 laps out. He's saying, you know what, if I can stretch it here, I can stretch it to the end. And, of course, I'm speculating too much, as he's coming on the pit road this time. So, alright, got my hopes up there. That is going to give Cooper Skull the lead, I believe. No, Cooper Skull cycling through to be the leader here. He was able to overtake Skylar Thiemann on pit road. Actually, we'll see where these guys come out, because there's a chance. There is a chance that Nolan Drake might be able to keep the lead. I think Nolan Drake just successfully overcut everybody. Because here he is coming off of turn number 4. Cooper Skull hasn't passed him yet, although he is now side by side with him. Cooper Skull back to the provisional lead. Still have the 87 and the 83. 87 was overtaken, I believe. But here comes the 83 off the pit road. Overcut not working out well for him once again. As he's got to wait for those tires to get up to temperature to really let it go. Coming off of turn number 4, we will get 7 to go this time. Cooper Skull leading. Skylar Thiemann, he's been pretty much dominant this whole race. He wants to get back to that lead, but this is a sticky situation for these two, because they're both considered bubble drivers. Skylar Thiemann 11 under, Cooper Skull 12 over. If it stays the way it is right now, Cooper Skull will be advanced into the round of 8. So Skylar Thiemann, he's going to look for a send into turn number 3. Not able to get there, has to check up. That's going to allow Nolan Drake to look to the outside. Thiemann better cover that outside off, or he's really going to be throwing a win away here. He's going to run the inside again through 1 and 2, running a lane lower than Cooper Skull, 2 lanes lower than Nolan Drake. Theoretically, if Skyler doesn't win this race, he could get into Talladega, but that is a too big of a risk to rely on getting in at a plate track. Here he is off of turn number 4. He's got to run. He's going to look to the inside. 5 laps to go here at Michigan. Who is going to get back to the line first in 5 laps time? Down in the turn number 1. We'll see how good of a run Skyler can generate here. It's a top 3 breakaway right now. Don't forget, Blake Parker can still win this race. Just because he's not in the playoffs, he can still win. And off into turn number 3 and 4. Skylar Thiemann tried running the inside, had to check up. That's going to allow Blake Parker to try to get around the outside. And I think that might just seal the deal for Cooper Skull here. Haven't talked much about Cooper. He hasn't really been, well, worthy of being talked about today, but here he is. Snuck his way up to the front, and about a steal one here from Skylar Thiemann. Looking for his looking for his first win of the season. He is the only playoff driver that did not get in on a win. He got in on points, being the points leader. Now it's Nolan Drake looking to the inside through 3 and 4. Coming to 2 to go this time. He was able to get a pretty big run. I think Cooper had a bit of a moment there. Nolan Drake to the lead with 2 laps to go. Skylar Thiemann's going to follow him to the inside. He's going to try to get by Cooper Skull. This is crucial. Coming off at turn number 2. I apologize if you hear my brother upstairs doing whatever the heck he's doing. Into turn number 3. Skylar's going to try to send it. This is probably going to be the only hope he has. And here comes Leland Anderson to spoil Skylar's party like he did earlier this race. White flag is in the air for Nolan Drake. One more time around. Will Skylar be able to get past Cooper Skull? I'm commentating this like they're running for a freaking championship right now. Not yet. Give it a couple more races. I bet these two will definitely be in the fight. Off of turn number 2, Nolan Drake leads. Cooper Skull leads Skylar Thiemann. What's going to happen here? Is Anderson going to send it or is Thiemann going to send it? Neither of them are going to send it. Although Anderson's going to look to the inside coming off of turn number 4. Looks like he generated a pretty good run. But to the line, it is going to be Nolan Drake getting his first win of the season here at Michigan International Speedway. Just we wait for the rest of the cars to cross the line. How many were there? Just Crowther. Alright. Well, congratulations to Nolan Drake. First win of the season. First win of his career. Cooper Skull second. Skylar Thiemann third. Skylar, he was dominant all race. I think he kind of just threw a win away there. So, Nolan Drake bringing home the dub. Cooper Skull second. Skylar Thiemann rounds off the podium. Leland Anderson fourth. Donovan Heiss rounding off the top 5, followed by Jack Davis, Atlee Weiss, Mason Gerdes, Connor DaCosta, and Leland Lumley is going to seal the top 10. Playoff drivers, we have Will Cloud 15th, Genghis Khan 16th, Gavin Ellison 17th, Lee Arpino 20th, Daniel Silla 24th, DJ Thomas 31st, not very ideal. I think that's all Probably missed one. No, I think I got all. Oh, Mason Gerdes, where he finished 8th. So, yeah. We'll see what points look like going into Talladega, and obviously we will know what they look like coming out of Talladega. Still, none of the playoff drivers, I think one of them might be mathematically guaranteed to get into the next round, depending what points are looking like. But nobody's in on a win for the next round. We had Alex Crowther win at Canadian Tire. We have Nolan Drake winning today, neither of which are in the playoffs. So we'll see what Talladega is like, because I can guarantee you a playoff driver is not going to win that race. Watch me say that now. A playoff driver is going to win that race. So yeah, stay tuned. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, we will be at Talladega for the cutoff race of the round of 10. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you at Talladega.